How does a red string and sunflowers relate? If either of these resonate with you, this message is for you. This is a love reading. It's going to be a long one, so buckle up. Also, the 4 agreements and the 5 people you meet in heaven. If either one of these books resonate, or the sunflowers and the red string theory. If you don't know, the sunflower theory is when you give somebody a sunflower, you have to give them 2. And the Ace of Cups is upside down. New beginnings, new emotions. When you give somebody a sunflower, you have to give them 2. Because in darkness, sunflowers turn to each other for light. So just like in a relationship, you have to turn to each other for light. The red string theory is, in theory, it's an invisible string that intertwines 2 people together. And when I just shuffled and I should have showed you, the world was at the bottom of the deck and I just found. But you know what? Let's get him out anyway. New emotions coming in. Ace of Cups is new emotions coming in. That means 2 healed people joining together. When you heal, also broken glass, vacuuming is significant. So when you have broken glass is the shattered pieces. So sometimes you have to shatter to come together. 1, 4, 3. I love you. What do we have here? We have the Sun, the Queen of Swords, the King of Coins, the 10 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So, this is new energy, happiness, fulfillment. This is feminine energy, standing her ground. This is energetic, I know my worth. This is new emotions and happiness of knowing your worth. This is somebody who put in the time, put in the energy. This is the masculine energy of not quite sure what to do. I'm broken, I have all these knives in my back, I have to heal, but I know that I am the almighty emperor. I know the King of Coins is like the legacy. I know I'm the legacy, but this is how I feel. This is where I should be, but this is how I feel. And they're stuck in the middle. So how do you get past that? That's what we're gonna unpack. Stick around, don't go nowhere. We're gonna get a different energy. So we know where they're at. So she's healed, he's not. Where do they join together? Where does the red string come into play? Where do the energies, so the Hierophant, the teacher, the 10 of Cups, the family, and the 8 of Swords, the mirror. So the mirror is the teacher knows, so God above knows they're meant to be a family. They're meant to be an energetic family. So God above is saying, well, he needs to heal. She's already healed. But together, they bring a family. At the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Now, you know I didn't shuffle this because I just picked the deck up. And do you see the clock on the Judgment on this particular deck? So it's the divine timing. The Ace of Swords. It's the clarity. So the divine timing is the clarity of knowing. And oh my God, the Queen of Swords again. So, and on here it says the honesty and fair, cutthroat, objective, truth fulfilled, and independent. So we already know that the feminine in this is the independent. So the masculine needs to catch up. Let's get some love messages. Hopefully you're still here because you're still invested in this message. Remember, if you've read these books, you know what they're divinely about. This book was amazing. I can't emphasize how amazing this book was. This book teaches you how to let go in life. How to not let what life has done to you hold you back. And this was divinely guided to me. I have over 20 books in my Audible. And while, yes, I spend money buying a book, and then I spend money on Audible, it's how I learn. I learn through visual learning and audible learning. But I like to read as Audible's reading it to me. It's how I process. I literally cried reading this book, and if you know, you know. And I sat back and I called my business manager, who's also my best friend, James. And we talked about things that have gone on in the past 7 years of my life. And I'm like, we talked about people that have wronged me in my life and talked about this book. And I see that in this message. And I see that for whoever this relates to in the collective. So somebody's in a situation where one party is healed, but the other party still has to do some healing. And that's where the sunflowers come in. That's where the sunflower, the tower. Maybe somebody has to have, and the Queen of, I couldn't make that up if I wanted to, the Queen of Pentacles. So the masculine needs to realize that the tower moment is she's his queen to his king. She's the divine to him, but he has to figure that out on his own. So let's get some oracle, please. So if anybody's following me for a while, you know I own almost 300 decks. This one is from Brianna, Sun, Souls, and Tarot. I don't think she has this available in her shop anymore. You are mine. I don't know whose energy that was. I didn't even get a chance to say it yet, but let's get his energy first. What is his energy to her? What is his energy to her? Spirit, what is his energy to her? I'm working on myself. I'll show up as a better version of me. Okay, so he's working on himself. What is her energy to him? What is her energy to him, Spirit? Oh my God, too many cards. Okay, so I want you. And wait for me. My heart burns for you. And I see a lot of potential in us. I'd really like to see where this goes. All right, let's get one more card for him. One more card for him. Oh my God, like the whole deck is still, all right, my hands are. One more card for him, Spirit. One more card for him. How is his energy, please, Spirit? Spirit, how is his energy? Our love was a divine meetup, a synchronized plan by our higher selves. And I want to slow dance with you. I want to feel your heartbeat against my chest. That is beautiful. Okay. So now we're going to switch to the Lamard deck. And I know I probably pronounced that wrong. But I've been loving these decks lately. And I got a couple of them. So I got this with the sunflower. With the sunflower tarot. Sorry, I lost my word there for a minute. So let's get, what do we got here? We have the star and the stork. So you're wishing upon a star to birth something in. Take it how it resonates, him or her. You're wishing upon a star to birth in something new. So take it how it resonates. We are also going to pull from the Situations Love Oracle. Let's get a couple of situations. So let's assess the situation. What is the current situation between him and her? And if you've made it this far, you want to dip into this deeper if this resonates with you. I know not all of you are making it to the end, but if you've made it this far, the golden mirror, the narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, and one-sided. So this could be a one-sided love. The mirror, mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. So you guys could be mirroring each other. One could be afraid of speaking. And then this says old school. Outdated thinking, conditions, itchy nose for confirmation. Replaying events over in your head. So old school. Could be old school thinking. Let's get one more card here, Spirit. I'm running out of time. One more card and then we're just going to end this. What is one more card? There was some backstabbing. So I'm going to pause to get some initials. We have my box of initials here. We're just going to grab a couple of initials. Let's see what initials resonate with us. So we have some initials here. We have a P, a Q, a B, a Y, an R, an E, another E and an I, an N. This resonated with you? Click the link in the bio. Let me know in the comments. I normally never do readings this long, but this one needed to be done. There's a lot of information in here. I love you all.